Good evening. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I'm back. I'm back for another stream. I'm back to make this game a nicer game. I'm back to make this game a great game. I'm back to make this game. Right? Yes. Absolutely. Just clicking some of the important buttons here. There are so many. My room is full of buttons to click. Clicking this one. Clicking this one. What about this one? This one is good as well. Okay. 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 I think I clicked on everything. Now, obviously the face will not be in the right place. I know that already, but it's okay. It's absolutely fine. Huh? Maybe it's in the right place. Oh, incredible. Okay, hello guys. I'm here. How are you today? How are you? We have a nice picture of the day. There is someone that is crafting with a shield in his hand. Wow, this screenshot is old. But yeah. People crafting. Since 2000 and something. Since 2000 and a bit. So what I want to do today is to work a bit on the particle system, because I already asked some of you if you wanted to do it, and you said, oh yes, it's so nice, the particle system, I can make fireworks. And I said, yes, you can make fireworks, go and learn it, and then you can make our spells, right? This was like 2 years ago. And then one guy tried and then left, another guy tried and then disappeared, another guy never started, another guy did one spell and then he decided it was not fun enough, then another, whatever. And so at the end, after 2 years, we still didn't port the old game particle systems, right? Well, particles, because the system we don't need to port. There is the Unreal Engine 1, which is pretty good. But we need to port... we need to create, let's say, the spell effects that we can use in the game and associate them to our spells. So this is what we need to do. And so I'm gonna do it myself. Hello, Tony. Hello, Marcelo. Hello, people. So I'm going to do it myself. Now, the plan is pretty simple. I don't even know if I want to create a mission. Should I create a mission? I mean, I can, but the mission is fairly simple. But let me create it just for fun, because I like missions. You know, when I have a mission, I work better. If I have a mission, I work better. And we will call it... spells particles. Okay? Nice. So the plan is very simple. So basically we need to list all the assets, list all the assets available on the marketplace for particle effects. And the good news is that is already done. And then we need to test, we need to review all the available assets. And then we need to review all our spell effects in PS Legacy, right? One by one, right? And we need to create new effects for each spell. Now, one of the issues is that the spells are divided in different groups. Like there are spells which are actually executed on the caster itself, so they are centered on the caster, right? We have spells centered on the victim. We have area of effect spells, which are affecting multiple victims, and usually, at least in the old game, we were basically wow, I jumped I just changed the position on the chair, but for some reason my character went up a lot. Basically in the old game what we did is that we defined the area, right? So we define the area, based on the area we hit multiple creatures and link one effect to each, right? Link the effect to each. So basically to each one, I don't know. Yeah, so if you have a large explosion, you are basically then attaching one spell effect on top of each of the creatures that are affected, like, I don't know, something, if they take fire, right? You associate a fire effect on it. Then we have the spells which are traveling, right? The projectiles. Let's say projectile spells maybe is a bit easier. Projectile spells, so which basically travel from caster to target. And I think we don't have, but we may decide to have. I think they don't exist today in plane shift, but projectiles which are affecting multiple targets. That I don't know if they exist, I don't remember, but projectile spells which affect multiple targets, and so basically multiple projectiles going out at the same time in multiple directions, hitting multiple targets. That I don't know if it exists actually or not, I don't remember, but we will review it. Hello Maui, welcome. Boom. Where is my... the small guys are here. The small guys are back. Okay, so there is a bit of the plan. Right, and we have to do it for each. We have to do it for each way, for each magic way. In theory, we should do it also for casting, but I don't think we really care about that. We may do it for arrows, but I would say no. Okay. So basically the ways, so for each way we will have to, so for crystal, red, blue, dark, azure, and brown, right? So we will have to do it for all the 6 ways. And yeah. Now the good thing is that someone, some time ago, I don't remember when or who, but basically took a picture, well, created a video for each of the spells, right? And which is very nice. It was a kind of a big work. I think it was one of the GMs, or because I asked for it and he did it, and is kind of insane the fact that he created, you know, all of this stuff. So basically I have one, and this is insanely helpful now, right? Because basically I have one video for each. Wow, there's also sound. A video for each of the spells, right? So I can now some are similar or nearly identical, but for example this one, right? So it doesn't I mean, we don't need to exactly do the same, you know, but I think is anyway interesting to see. It's anyway interesting to see how it was done in the past, you know, to understand if it's something that we want to replicate or not. I think he's casting it twice or so. Yes. This one is not bad, for example, because he has like two effects, one on top of each other, you know. Hello, Hula. Some are very simple as well, right? So, like this one is super simple. But it's a sonic blast, so sound deprivation. This one is nearly identical, for example, right? I would say is identical. But we have it basically for all the right? We have it for all the spells. It's a kind of a snow. I just not didn't remember this one. Like this one, for example, I think we can change, but I think it's funny enough. Icy grounds. Wow, this one is pretty complex because there is a first effect on the caster, then there is a projectile, and then there is an effect on top of the. This one is fairly complex. It's pretty cool, actually. It's very nice. I mean, it's very simple. Consider the technology of that time was what it was, right? So, but considering the technology is really, really nice. So, but yes, we will have to associate to each of them, right, an effect. This one has all the bubbles and the green thing, so it's not bad at all. They were not bad anyway. I think there was a lot of work done on these effects, really. And I don't know how many we have, but it's 102, roughly. Yeah, 102 files. So it's about 100 effects, right? Which is quite a bit. So this thing will take some time, huh? Okay, so list all the assets available on the marketplace. There is something that I've done already, and so we have it. I mean, they are not listed, but anyway, I have a Google file here where I placed the everything, including this nice packs, and this everything is here. I just placed the names, right? I didn't place the list of effects and the evaluation, but I think it will be nice that if we can do that, just to categorize them somehow. Who made all the effects? Many of the effects were done by what was the name? Jerome, I think. Yes, Tux, one of the many Tux. I don't know, everyone was called Tux at that time because Tux was the mascot of Linux, and so many people were called Tux. But yes, he was a French guy, and which is also the guy that did many of the sounds. So he was specializing on effects, visual effects and sound effects. And I think he did the majority of them. I would say probably 80% or so. And then other effects were done before him or after him, but yeah. And sometimes he was asking to the graphic department to produce some assets because you know, in particles you also need to have some 2D visual effects, right, that you can reuse. Okay, these are all the packs that are available, that we have available as a team in Unreal. Okay, there are many more. So this advanced magic effect, I think, is a series of yes, like 13, and I think we have only 2 packs, but there is already a lot there. We can go and check if there are also all the others, but this advanced, if I go on the marketplace and I search advanced magic, advanced magic, yes, you see that there are, you know, plenty of effects. Some we own and some we don't. Okay, so we didn't buy them all, but the majority of the one that we own are have been free on the market, or someone got them. And I don't know if we are interested in the others, but we can think about it, you know, in the sense that doing these effects is kind of a lot of work. I mean, it's quite some work, so I think it's worth the cost. I mean, if it's only, you know, $20 for maybe, you know, 10 effects, so it's like $2 per effect, is a pretty good value, I would say. I mean, it removes a bit the fun of doing them, because obviously if you buy stuff, it's not exactly like making it. But yeah, I guess there are some that we can use, but we have a lot, so maybe we can wow, the latest one are even too much. These are kind of overdone, you know, but not bad. So we have some of those, and so we are going to check them. Let me just restart the chat 1 second, because it shows, for me, it shows 0 people connected, but I know that you are here. Okay, still showing 0. Okay, even if you speak, it says 0. I don't know why, but it's okay. So let's go one by one. Advanced magic effect 12. So what do we need to do? We need to check if why this one is saying that it's modified. No idea. I didn't modify it. Okay. Now There is kind of a demo room. They tend, yes, one thing that they do sometimes in these packs, you know, they create like one effect, like this thing, and then they change it in 10 colors, right? So it's basically exactly the same effect, just with 10 different colors. And I mean, it's it's not like 10 different effects, right? But they pretend that it's 10 different effects, which sometimes is a problem. But okay, let's check the first package. I don't know if they have names, but they are only called 1, 2, and 3. That's a bit of a pity though, because I would like to categorize them and see how we can use them. No, actually here they have names, but they are not mentioned in the actual. Okay, so we'll have to search them somehow. That's not very nice. That's not very nice. It's always so hard to move in the... by the way, Unreal Engine is streaming, eh? Let me just say hello again, that we always have a chance, you know, to attract some attention to our channel. What they are streaming, by the way, movie render queue enhancement in 426. Yes, they are explaining about the realistic rendering queue and how to render in a better way for environment. I think it's mostly related to architecture, but not only. I will say hi, you devs, so that they know I'm alive. Victor, look at me. Victor is this guy, the community manager, and he said hello. Nice. I don't know if he remembers that we are streaming, but maybe in the back of his mind he will say, "Hey, this guy is streaming. We can host him." This one I think is a pretty good effect. I think we can use. It's like a anime kind of a fireball, right? Like a Japanese character fireball. But I think it's pretty cool. I think it's very, very nice effect. I think we have to use it. It's too nice to not to use it. And in the game, I mean in the demo, this is the effect by itself, right? You know what is probably the better idea is that if I go in console mode and I just fly by without a character, I think it's much better. So this is the main effect. I hope you can see it okay. Let me try to do the wait. Let me try to do the max 30 fps. Did it do it? Should have done it in theory. I think this one is very nice. We can use it as a projectile. And in fact, here you see it, you know, maybe it's better to see it this way so we see only him, but you see it also as a projectile. Now, as a projectile, there are also some explosions after the projectile, right? The explosion I don't like too much. I think they are a bit useless. But or maybe one explosion here could be okay. But I think the projectile is very, very nice. I like it. Now, I don't know if we need to time it, but we will see that. It is basically the same one, even if it seems to have a slightly different complementary or secondary effect, which here is more like electricity, right? While on this one, it was more like snow or light particles, right? So I think that's very nice. I think both of them are very, very nice. I think we can probably change this one a bit to the blue color and keep the electricity, and will be very nice. If we have any electricity spell, I think would be very, very nice. This one is basically the same, just with red color and some flames, but actually yes, they added some flames on the back. When you cast it, oops, sorry. When you cast it, it looks like this. I think it's pretty nice. Also, the explosion is different. Yes, also the explosion is different. This explosion, for example, seems better. Maybe just because it's is fire, but I think this one for projectiles is beautiful. This one is a more of a cold, you know, ice blast, ice spell, with also with a kind of an ice ending, right? Which is also super nice. I really like it. I really like this effect. I mean, it's simple enough in shape, but it's very, very nice. This one is a kind of a water one, so is the same effect, just made with a water effect and a bit of a water splash at the end. I mean, it looks more like ice, but it seems to be nice. It seems to be nice. So I think this one we can definitely also use. Okay, and now here they went a bit into the, just change the color and see what happens. Okay, they made one which is basically purple, but it's pretty much, it looks the same. Also the finisher looks the same, just with a different shade. Well, I mean, just with the purple. This one is exactly the same one with just with white. Okay, so this finished this series. I think that this series is great. I think we can take maybe 2 or 3 of them and use them. I think that is very, very nice. This one I think is the one that we use for casting, no? I don't remember, but I think that we use something like that, which is basically the same effect. If you look at it from the side, right, it's basically the same effect of before, just enlarged. You know, they just were made more wide the shape, but it's pretty much the same. It's kind of a bit too fast, so I don't know if I really like it at the end. I think it's pulsating a bit too much. I mean, the frequency is a bit too high, and I mean, we can change all of them. By the way, we can edit those things as we want. Could you use the old one too? No, unfortunately, they have to be remade completely because the system is completely different, and so we need to remake all the effects. I cannot. They are not compatible in any way. I cannot export them and re-import them. That is not possible. The only thing I can reuse are the textures. So if there is a texture in the old that we can reuse, yes, but only the texture. But all the particle, so meaning the timing and everything else, is not really something that we can reuse. This one seems to be identical. All these ones are identical. This one has the same electricity effect. So it's basically the same effect, just horizontal. So there is a bit of a waste, I have to say, but it's exactly the same. So these ones are exactly identical, right? It's just the same effect, scaled a bit, and put horizontal, right? This one is a kind of a trail. Okay, it's a trail for the sword, you know? When the sword is swinging, or when it's rotating, he has a kind of a trailer effect connected to it, right? This could be interesting for magical weapons. We may use it in the future, right? But at the moment is not our priority. And obviously there is the same in a million different colors. I mean, a bit stronger, a bit, you know. Like the ice one, so it will be very nice to associate to our modifiers, to our weapon modifiers, you know, some of these effects, so that when you have a weapon that is a special one, you get also a visual effect. That would be very nice. Just a second. Okay, I'm back, sorry. No, what I was saying is that I think it's nice to have this maybe on our rare weapons and such, but at the moment is not something that we want to use, and that's it. So this is the package, right? As you can see, they are basically creating one effect per package, and then they are abusing it. And they are abusing it in every possible way. So yeah, in reality, like if you buy one package and maybe it's like $20, I don't know, it's still a good value, but because it takes you quite some time to make one of those. But as you can see, it's basically a duplication, right? Of all of that. But okay, let's categorize them, because I think is something that we can do, something that I want to do. So I want to categorize the so these ones. I think we can call them, do they have names? KY aura. Yeah, so there is the KY aura and the KY shot, right? Yes. So I would say, so all the KY shot star are pretty good, and I would say very good projectile, very good projectiles, right? So I would say that yes, we want to use them for sure. So this one to me is green. Now we have to decide how many. Now I will put it green when I put it in Unreal, but these one are very, very good. The KY aura, I would say so. I don't really like it. I think that the one, I mean, they look very similar to all the others, and their frequency on the ground is not really good. It's not really good. It looks more like a geyser. I don't know, something that is bursting out of the wall, out of the ground. So unless you do it very, very quick, so you have like an impact effect and it lasts like half a second, and then maybe yes. Okay, so like a vertical impact on something, then maybe yes. But if you have to make it a bit longer, I would say is not very good. Then there are, yeah, then there are all the trails. The trails I think are very nice. I don't know exactly, we can analyze it a bit. These are one of the effects, you know, that you can never see in the, for whatever reason, you can never see in the editor. because they are based on or on the geometry or on the movement. So I don't think there is a way for me to see it unless it's attached to the weapon, right? But let me just for a matter of understanding, right? I just want to understand how it's done, just because it's interesting to understand it. Let me see how they did it. So this is the weapon, which is a skeletal mesh, okay, and is a big sword animation 8, okay. Now it will be interesting to know if it's connected to the material of the weapon or if it's connected, because this thing a blueprint? It doesn't look, it is a skeletal mesh, so it's not a blueprint. So maybe he has it attached with yes, he has it attached with a socket. Trail start, trail end, trail center. So there is one bone, right? There is one bone inside of this, and the bone has 3 sockets. Right? And then I think that the particle, I don't know if the particle is So this is just the texture, okay? But there must be in the particle, there must be some so emitter name, so it's an emitter name trail, blah 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 blah. Trail. He has, under required, he has a material associated to the emitter, but I was expecting to see somewhere the connection with the bone, with the socket. No, not with the bone, with the socket. But I don't see it here. Lifetime distribution constant. Okay, we don't care about it now, but I was just interested. I think we can list. The problem is that if we have to add one bone to each of our weapons, but okay, I think we can also do it. There are a lot of good materials in this package anyway, so I think we can use something. Okay, and these are the primitives. Okay, these are the primitives object that is using. As you can see, there is like a cylinder, a very simple cylinder, which is the one that is generating the shape of the particle. There is a larger cylinder, which is this one, right? Which is generating the outside. So it's basically, I think it's 2 of them, you know, one inside the other. And I don't know if it's considered 1 particle or if it's considered 2 particles. That would be interesting to know. Like if this thing is 1 or 2. No, it's 1. Okay, it's 1 thing. KY shot. Yes, but then it contains a significant amount of like the dust line, the smoke. You see how much it contains? The aura trail and the aura out. Yeah, so basically the aura out is just the outside cylinder. The aura trail is the cylinder inside, I guess. I think he's using yes, he's using this cylinder, right? While this one outside is using the larger cylinder. Then the smoke, let me check the smoke by itself. The smoke is something like that. Okay. So it's like a dark, so it just makes it darker in the inside part. I don't know if it's really needed actually, because if you can see with the smoke or without the smoke, it doesn't really make a lot of difference. Because anyway, it's covered. Maybe you see it better from the back, like if you're at the back of the... I always struggle to move with this. But not much. I think this one we can remove is... or maybe is used in other effects. Fuck, I lost my way. I always lose my way in this navigation. I don't know why, but I always struggle to navigate in the... I always struggle to navigate. I can do this. Okay, so at least I see how I move. Right. Yes, there is a bit... okay, if you look at it from the side, you can see it here at the front, right? Which is kind of a black smoke. But I think this one is good. I don't know for what we can use it, but I think it's good. Let me just see in the level how they did the projectile, if this projectile is actually an actor. Yes, this one is actually an actor. And they have a begin play timeline. Okay. With the speed of the shot. And they are adding a location. Okay, so they're basically moving it in one direction, right? Then they are waiting a certain amount of time. And after that amount of time, the particle gets deactivated. And then on impact, so when the particle is actually hitting the wall, they are spawning another emitter, which is the hit. Which is something like this, right? Also the hits are not too bad, eh? Also the hits, I think, are not bad at all. I think they are not bad at all. Also the hits. I think there is a lot we can work on with this thing. So, so the KY hits, I think I like it. The KY hits, I would say yes. They are very good. They are very good. Now, what about the electricity, for example? The second one was having, I think it was this one, right? This one was having an electricity effect, which I think is this one. It's called spark. Yes, it's this one. It's not very visible if I use only, if I have only him, but if I have the rest of the effect, it starts to make, yeah, it looks much better. So this spark is very, very nice. And this spark, how is it made? Let me see. So they have this basic material, and then they have a lot of rotations, I guess. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to understand exactly how they made it, because as you can see, it's pretty complex. I mean, you need to you can tune them, but start one from scratch. You really need to study the system well, okay, which is not something that I'm gonna do now. But will be nice if someone could specialize in special effects, you know, and learn the system well, and so he or she will be able to modify, you know, the effects and create new. It's all done through the editor, right? It's all done through this editor. So okay, so I think the spark is very nice. We can probably reuse it in something else. I'm just trying to understand which kind of effect we have, because we have the spark, we have in the fire shot. In the fire shot, I think there is a fire trail. Yes, which is this one. Okay, which is applied on top. Without him is very different, because it looks much more defined, but with the fire it starts to be very nice. So okay, anyway, I think for this package we can save the shots and we can save the hits. So we need to look at our spells and which ones are eligible for using these ones, but I think is good. Then we can say also that there is the trail, fire, trail, ice, but this one I don't really know if I can use it, right? So there is KY trail. We can say trail for weapons, requires skeletal mesh and bones, right? So to me it's a maybe, okay? So it's a maybe. But yes, maybe let me color them in green. So these two I think we should put in. These ones probably not. Probably not. Okay, I think I have a good understanding of this package. Then there are also the hits, yes? So I said the hits, yeah, the hit, yes. Like there is this hit ice, you see, which is doing the explosion and then is like creating... I don't know how we can do it so different all the time. How can he do it all the time in a different... because he's rotating it. I think the trick is just that he has a mesh. Yes, he has a mesh and he's just rotating it. So the effect seems to be different. Initial mesh rotation, yes. Yes, it's just rotating the mesh, which is a good idea, by the way. I think it's a very good idea. Okay, I think we know this package enough now. Let's go to the other package, which is Advanced Magic 13. Hello, Jose. Okay, so this one is the one that we already used, but we used it just as a placeholder, so because it's really too heavy. But this one is the one that we associated to Flamespire. This one, I think we need to make it way lighter than this, because otherwise basically the character is completely covered by that and you cannot see the character anymore, right? But I think it's a very nice effect. It's a very nice effect. and maybe we can do some small changes, and we can you know reuse it. Wait, I wanted to click on the effect. I actually clicked on the, okay. I'm checking what they do in the blueprints. Basically, they have a duration effect control, activate, delay, determine whether loop destroy. Is loop. Okay, because basically it has a parameter, so you can decide, you know, that this thing is not looping anymore. So if you deactivate the is loop, it will probably deactivate after some time, right? Now also in this case, they have some additional particles on the side. Like this one is using this particle, right? But this particle is made of multiple pieces and is made of this wind, which is very nice. By the way, this one by itself, we can use it for something else. He has the stones, right, that are like rotating all around. There's kind of, it looks like a bunch of stones rotating. He has the ground effect, okay. He has the tornado. He has another tornado. Why there are two, by the way? No idea. One is rotating one way and the other is rotating the other way. No, tornado back, tornado front. I think there is a reasoning. Probably one is shown at the back. I don't know. There is a reasoning for that. Then there is the smoke, which is this one, which I don't know if we really need, but anyways, there. And then we have the dust, which is just a simple spiral like this, which is very simple, but it's pretty complex, right? Then there is another one, which is this, which is thunderstorm. This one has the, let me remove the tornado for a second. Yes, it's a kind of lightning thunder, which can even be used by itself as well. But no, by itself maybe it's not good enough, but I think it's pretty cool anyway. But these are all variations, right? But this is definitely good. I think we can, just by changing the speed, changing the sides. Let me just see if the tornado is using, probably is using, it's probably using a mesh. Yeah, he's using a mesh. Using a mesh, which is this one. So actually, it looks like a tornado. We can scale it a bit, but if we scale it, it will obviously scale everywhere, so it will become very, very large, and I think it's not that easy. We can make another one if we want, but I think it's very good as it is. I really like it. So basically here they created 4 types: a storm, a water storm or aqua storm, a thunderstorm, and a firestorm. Okay, so I think that all of those are good, but we cannot make them exactly like this, but because again they are a bit too heavy, so we need to lighten up a bit the alpha. I think we need to lighten up a bit the quantity, but I think it's very, very nice. So this one, let's say we can call it KY, actually it's PKY in this case, star storm. I would say yes, we need to We need to light them up a bit, but they are actually very good. Let me see what else they have in this demo, because there is more stuff going down there. This one looks more like a special attack of a weapon more than a spell, right? So I don't know if it's really something that we can use. I don't even know how it's called, but we can go and discover it. Also, it seems that it's still using a skeletal mesh to do that, but let's see. No. KY hit slash. Yeah, in fact, it's called KY hit slash, probably for a reason. Where is it? KY hit slash. I think it's this one. Actually, this one can be seen, so probably is not using. So I think I can mention it, but it's not something that we want to use for spells. Wait. I lost myself. I think this KY hit slash could be good for weapons. Can be used for weapon hit, but I think it will make it a bit like manga style, you know. So I mean, a bit like Final Fantasy, just to. So I don't think it's our style. Right. I don't know. I think it's a bit too much. I don't know, Final Fantasy style. So I don't think it fits very well with our game, but you know, it's still a very nice effect. It's still a very nice effect. This one is not bad for sure. This one is not bad. It's a very nice explosion. Now, as a spell, I don't know if it really makes sense, but I think yes. I mean, it's a very nice explosion. The quality of the explosion seems to be very good. So he has a lot of layers. He has a smoke. So he has a lot of layers, and maybe even too many, but I don't know. A lot of different colors, the red, the yellow, the orange and such, and he has a nice smoke, and he has kind of also a kind of a shockwave effect, which is going out with some lines, like orange lines, plus he has some small particles popping up like a sparkle. So I think it's 5 or 6 layers, right, of stuff, and I think it's very nice. Is number 6. Number 6 is KY Explosion. KY Explosion is using KY Explosion 1. Yes, which is this one. Yeah, there is a shockwave, there is dust, there is smoke, there is the explosion, and plus there is a light thing. So that is probably lighting up the area. The light is important though, because I was not considering it, but actually if you cast the spell in the night, obviously we want the spell to be visible, right? And so it needs to emit light, otherwise it will not be seen, I guess. But yeah, KY Explosion 1, very nice. It's a good explosion. We can use it. We can definitely use it. Next. What is this? Okay, it is more of something that we can use in a lava, kind of a lava level, I don't know, like in the lava cave, you know, where I don't see it as a spell effect, but it could be, I don't know for what. It's nice, but I don't think we can use it. I mean, not for spells. I think it's explosion 2. Yes, it's explosion 2. So explosion 2, we can put it and we can say maybe for lava burst from the ground, but when I say maybe, it means that, you know, let's say maybe here as well, so that we know that we like it, but we don't have an immediate use for it. Holy shit, this one is a bit too much. This one is a very large explosion. I don't know, it seems a bit too much. This one is explosion 3, and it's a very large explosion. Hello, Epic Adventure Game. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. So KY explosion, I would say a bit too large. It seems like a modern car exploded, you know, or so I think it's a bit too much. Then what? What is this one? This one I think can be nice. It's like an ice explosion or an energy explosion. I think it's short enough to be fine. So number 9. There is number 9. Number 9, what is it? Number 9 is KY burst. KY. What is it? KY burst is it? KY burst. I think it's good. I like it. So yes, nice ice explosion. Nice ice. I think it's good. I think we can flag it as green. The fire effect when you start your Rivnak. you are starting him like a motorcycle. I don't know. This one I don't like it. I don't know what is it, but number 10. Your Rivnak is not a motorcycle, Hula. KY flash. Yeah, it's kind of a flash. If we could make the effect like permanent, so that it's not dying immediately, right? I think it may, like if we have, I can slow down the animation speed like 100 times. The problem is that if I slow it down 100 times, I have to wait like 100 seconds before it restarts. So yeah, I don't know if we want to have something like this, you know, that is like a burst and explosion around the character, but no, I think it's not good. I don't like the flash. And there is another one just next to it, which is flash 2. Which is pretty much the same. I don't know, it's too much science fiction looking. Maybe if you have a laser beam. It looks more like a technology beam, like laser beam. I don't think we should use this too. KY flash and KY flash 2, I think we can say no. You know, I don't like them. GG. Number 12. It is not too bad. I mean, it is an explosion, but it's lasting very little. Again, he has a bit of this futuristic look, which I don't know if it really fits with our things, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, if we need one explosion of bit of a weird explosion, like for example a sound explosion, because he has some waves. I don't know if you can see it very well on your side, but I hope yes. He has some kind of waves inside that it looks like a sound sound thingy. So I think this one we can, and remember that we can tweak them, huh? We can change the KY impact. We can change the color, we can change the size, we can change I think it is a yes, a kind of a sound impact, you know, something like that. I mean, it's not the best that we have seen, but I think it's kind of okay. We don't have fireworks in a fantasy game. What is this? Oh my god, it is so crazy. It's interesting. Also because every time is different. I don't know, I think it's interesting. I mean, it's weird. I don't like it too much, but I mean, I think it's a kind of weird, but I think it's interesting. I think we can say that if we have a very weird spell that we don't know which kind of effect to put on, I think this one will be the one. It's called Burst Ball 1. Burst Ball 1. I would say interesting. Find the usage. Maybe this one will be the only one that is like yellow and not green and not red. Well, this one is fireworks. If you wanted fireworks, these are fireworks, but I don't think we should use this. I don't think we should use it. I mean, it makes little sense. I mean, why to spend so much magic to do this? Why to spend so much energy to do something that is actually doing nothing? So this one is Burst Ball 2. I was saying no. I don't know. This one looks super weird as well. Nah, this one also I don't like it. Do you like it? I don't know. It's like again too science fiction, like a laser thingy, and the way it moves, plus the thing at the bottom, which is just like a cylinder. I don't know. There is a kind of a cylinder next to it. Makes it just so weird. And like, and the way he's hitting, you know, he's hitting like randomly. I don't know. I don't like it. So this one is KY heal. No, I imagine healing very, very different from this. This one is slightly better because at least it's not moving. Yes, this kind of this one I think we can, maybe if we modify it, but as it is, looks more like a, I don't know, a revelation of something divine. Number 16. It's not bad, but I think we need to modify it to make it reasonable. Fuck, I cannot move. I cannot move in this thing. Okay. Like, for example, if we remove completely the part at the top, I think the part at the bottom is not bad. If I completely remove the circle, wait, not this one, not this one, not this one. This one, I don't even see it. Okay. Yeah, like if we keep everything except this glow at the top, right? Where is the circle going? No, there was a... this one is inside of the core. Really? Oh my god. For some reason, the vertical lines are inside of this one. Don't ask me how it's possible, but it looks like two effects, but actually is one. I don't know. I think it's weird. I think it looks very weird. I would say no. Number 16. Wait, wrong project. Number 16 is KY Heal 2. I mean, we may revisit it, but I think we have enough, you know, we have enough packages to look at. There are so many that I think we will find something that we like. So if we are really short of spells, we can come back and revisit maybe the no, but I can say maybe only the bottom part, but I don't know how to do it actually. The bottom part with the circles going down was nice, but the top, super weird. Like super weird. Okay. 17. Holy moly, what is this? It's kind of a combination of... it's kind of a combination of everything. No, I don't like it. I don't know, I feel it just weird. I feel it just super weird. 17, 18, and 19, I don't like them. I think they are, I don't know, super weird. 17, 18, 19. Do you like them? It's called Cutter. Cutter 1, Cutter 2. And this one, I don't know, is a combination of a million cutters together. I don't know. Cutter 1 and Cutter 2 anyway, I would say no. Cutter 1 and Cutter 2. Okay. Then we have this thing. Wow. Holy moly. It is nice, but I don't know. I mean, the cross. It is not bad. If we can make it in another shape, maybe, but the effect going up is very nice. I just don't know if, I mean, the effect going up is very nice. If it could be a circle, I think would be probably better, but, or maybe an X, but with the same sides and not with such a different size between the length, you know, and the width, but I think it's nice, no? He has a lot going on. Look at how many things are going on. There is a light coming up. There is this thing at the bottom which is shrinking. There are like small rocks, and then there are the beams going to the sky. Are the beams based on the camera position or what? They look a bit weird actually. They go to the infinite. Where the hell do they go? Do they go outside the... It's kind of weird because if I look at it from this position, I see them coming to me, you see? So it's like if those light beams are based on the camera position, which is not the greatest idea. But I think I like it. I have no idea what we can use it for, but it's a very interesting concept, and I think we can at least use the technique, you know? I think it's very nice. It's called KY cross. So this one I would say find a usage. I don't know. Or I would say yes, and then I would say yes, find a usage. So, or modify. But I think it's very nice. It's very special. It's very, very special. Well, this one is a simple one, but I would say, why not, right? Why not? It's just a nice burst of energy on the ground, focusing someone. So I would say it's pretty solid. We can change also the colors, and I would say it's very solid. We can use it. It looks a bit like fire, like a purple fire. There is this beam of, there is this ball, you know, you see there is a kind of a sphere going to the outside. Look, if you look at it from the top, which you can see as well a bit from here. And I think it's very nice. This one I think is very helpful, very, very helpful. So this one is KY Gator. KY Gator. Okay. So this one is definitely a yes. Yeah, maybe not as a cross form, yes. Maybe we can change the, I don't know, maybe we can make it a square. Oh my god, what is this? A fountain? I think it is the same one, just with a different timing, and becomes like a fountain. I think it's too much. I mean, I'm not expecting a spell to work like this, right? What do you think? I think it's too much. So we can say is number 22 is called Aurora. Aurora. So this one I would say no. Too much. Really too much. Okay. And sorry, I got distracted for a second. Number 20. So we put the not too much. Yes. Number 23. Wow, that's a quick missile. I don't know why they did it this way and not that way, but is it the same one? I think it's similar. Oops. The difference is that this missile, yeah, but I think it's very nice. I mean, if you look at it from here, it's not that good. But if you look at it from the side like this, I think it's nice because you see blue beam, and I think it's okay. I don't know why they put it here. Because they moved the beam. They moved the circle. So the circle here is on impact, while here the circle is at the start, right? But yes, I think we can use this. I think we can use this. Let's see if I can look at them from the top a bit. I think we can. I think they are not bad. They are not bad. 23, 24. 23 and 24. 23 is this guy, which is KY stab. I would say yes. But you see, just with these packages, you know, we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, which is very good. I mean, we need 100, but that's the problem. But it's a start, you know, and some can be similar, you know, we can have the same one just with different colors. And 24. Look at this one, how it looks in the editor. Wow, that's something. Is like, I'm starting. I'm gonna go. Look. Okay. This one is KY stab shot, but I would say yes. Nice. And then there is also 25, which is, wow, which is basically a bunch of them coming from the top, right? It's just a bunch of them coming from the sky. Like a meteor shower, you know? I think, I don't know, I think it looks a bit too much like a fireworks again. So I'm a bit mixed on this one. Sorry, just wanted to see the chat. I'm a bit mixed on this one, but I think it's nice. I cannot say it's not nice. And it's very nice to look at. I'm just looking at it and smiling, you know? It's very nice. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I like it. I think it's a bit too much, but it could be, you know, it could be a high level spell, you know? Realm 4, Realm 5, you know, spell that does a lot of damage, and I think it's very cool. I like it a lot. I want that spell right now in the game. This one is called, I'm always switching between the wrong window and the other wrong window. This one is called Stab Shot 2, and is a collection of stab shots, by the way. Yeah, the circle is like summoning the missile, yes. But this is good. This is yes, high realm, right? Like it's a massive destruction. I think this package, Magic Effect 13, is very good package. Very good package. Like the 12 was basically a copy paste of all the same. So there were basically 2 effects, just copy pasted with different colors. This one, unless they tricked me, you know, and they are the same, just with a lot of changes, but it seems that it really contains a lot of stuff. Okay, the next package is Ballistic FX. Ballistic FX. I think Ballistic FX is probably something that creates a project. No. Ballistic effects. Why? Ballistic effects. No, I didn't because I saw it already. I think I saw it already, and I didn't like it. Ballistic effects. Yes, this one, because this one is mostly for shooting and is basically impact effect. Let me check the video. Maybe from the video I can download. I didn't download it because you see, it's basically, so there is this guy shooting with a gun, and the effect is the effect that there is an effect in the material that you are shooting at, right? So yes, it's really a ballistic effect. So it's really, you know, the impact on the wall, or you know, but I don't think we need it. There is another video. Yes, it's like the, how do you call it? The ricochet, the bounce of the bullet on the window that is then generating like a sparkle effect, which for shooting game will be perfect, but in our case it doesn't make any sense. So I would say that we exclude the wall package, and we just say that it's not contains effects for shooting a gun. Okay, so for us it's not relevant. Hello, Hula on Twitch. Chameleon post process. Yes, this one is maybe something that we can use for night vision. I didn't download it yet, but it's basically filters that make a kind of a 3D effect on the camera, right? But I didn't download it. I don't think that we need to look at it now. Dynamic combat system magic. This one is containing some spell effects, so I wanted to merge it. Now I think that this one is the other project that I have open, and I wanted to see if we can merge some of these effects, but I think that the problem is that the only way for me to test it is actually to play the game, and I don't know if I can change vortex, teleport, trap, inferno, instant heal, heal buff, healing, fireball, drain, lightning bolt, vortex. So there are all these effects. Now I don't remember how to equip them, but yes, I think I can equip them like this. If I put them in my I think I can put them magic. Use and drop. I don't remember how to do it, but I think there is a way to cast another spell, right? I mean, to change the spell, K key bindings, ability attack, attack ability, jump, roll, toggle movement, sprint, switch main hand item, quick spell switch from 1 to 5, interact, switch tool, use tool. Maybe switch tools, use tool. How do I change these things? Are they like predetermined or what? Let me launch it in a new window so you can see it a bit better, okay? So basically you have a list of spells here at the bottom, right? A list of spells here at the bottom. And I was thinking I could say like use this one, you know, and this one would go in my quick bar, but it seems he's not doing this. The use is not doing anything. Fuck. Do you know how to do it? Wait, my thingy disconnected. Maybe I need to press the key. Wait, maybe I need to press 1. No. No, it's not changing. I can select it, but well, I can kind of select it. I cannot drag it. No, because I want to test them all, right? I can test the 5 that actually are there, okay, but I would like to test them all. Because I think that for the armor you can just click on use. Now you can click on drop. Why the use is not working anymore? I think it was working in the past. You can drop it. Fuck, when you press escape, it's just... Is there a kind of an equip? There is load game, switch main end items, sprint, move, roll, jump, combat ability, weapon ability, ability attack, interact, equipment maybe in equipment you can change it. In equipment, okay, very nice. Okay, in equipment you can change them, so we can now finally we can go one by one. Okay. No, I pressed escape. When you press escape, he exits from it. No. But anyway, now I know how to do it, okay? You press 1, then you press U, then you select the first one and you change it, right? Then you select the second one and you change it. Then you select the third one and you change it, the fourth one and you change it, the fifth one and you change it. Wait. It's only 5. Okay, it's from 1 to 5. Okay, from 1 to 5 is selected the first 5. Now I don't know exactly what they point to, but I think we are good. Okay, so we can test them all now. So this is number 1. There is number 1. I mean, it's simple, but it's not bad. It's not bad. This one is P buff. Even if I think that there are multiple effects going on, because you see that this P buff, there is P buff and apply P buff. Apply P buff is basically the beam of light that comes down on you. This thing, plus some particles going around. While the P buff are these small lights that are around your character when he's buffed, okay? So you see that I have some small lights around me. So these are 2 different effects. I don't know, the small lights around me, I don't really like them too much. But I don't know you. Do you like these lights around you like this? It looks a bit science fiction again. I don't know the color, maybe the colors or the way they move, or I don't know. Or maybe it's but this one is not bad. I mean, it's very simple, It's very simple. It's very simple, but not bad. Okay, let's say this. Let's say that the P buff we don't like too much, but the apply buff I think is okay. Maybe improve, expand. So it's a bit simple, but so I think we can have better spells than that, but it's not bad. Okay, the number 2. Number 2 is doing nothing. I mean, the sound is nice, but it should be a kind of a flame in front of me, but doesn't do absolutely anything. So it doesn't do absolutely anything. Blood hand. Okay, so my hand is becoming bloody. Problem is that I cannot see it, because unless I can change the camera, I don't think I can change the camera. Tab, change that tab, targeting, no. Anyway, it just becomes, so I would say no. Okay, so it's just, I don't know, just my hand becoming a bit bloody, but I don't know, doesn't even show. So GG. The next one, Maui, I think you are not live, in the sense that if you're speaking about healing now, it means that you are at least 2 or 3 minutes before. This one is a kind of a fireball. I don't know. It's not bad. It's very simple, but it's not bad. Also, we can make it bigger. I don't think it's bad. Fireball is this thing. I think it's not too bad. I think we can check the sounds of yeah, let me put this one in the sounds as well, because I have a sounds thing, and And I think we can reuse maybe some of the sounds. So this one is not too bad. This fireball thingy. So let me put it as yes. I mean, I'm not a fan, right? But I'm not a fan of this one. But I think it can be good. It can be good enough, you know, good enough. Okay, then the next one is this. Nah, it is just a super simple particle around the player. I can do it in like 2 minutes. Well, maybe not 2 minutes, but but no, I would say this one is definitely a no. It's too simple. Then we have number 5. Hey, bro, number 5 is identical to number 1, with the difference that the sparks around me are orange instead of blue. So yeah, okay. So I would say no. I don't even know what is it. Which one is it? I think it's the same. It's just changing color. Yeah, probably. Probably it's the same one. It's just changing color. Okay, so we did all of that. We did those 5. Now let's try to do the others because there are more. 3, 4, and 5. Okay. I don't know why some are the same ones, maybe, but okay. Let's try to use number 1. Ah, this one I remember. This one is not bad. I mean, apart from the targeting, okay, don't look at the targeting, just look at the... I mean, it's so much though. It's such a big explosion. There is so much smoke. Nah, I don't know, too much smoke. I would say no. The animation for casting is very nice, but the explosion is too smoky. I don't know. I don't even know which spell is that. It's probably explosion. Yes, explosion. Nah, it's too much, boys. Apart that there are like 3 million layers. Look at this. But I mean, we could remove the smoke. We could remove... If I remove the smoke... Nah, it's still too much. I mean, it's still... No. We have to basically redo it, you know. And it's really looking like a fuel explosion or a bomb, you know, a bomb explosion. So I think it doesn't fit. It is nice, but not for us. So explosion, no. Like an earthquake? Like an earthquake. I don't know. I don't know, it seems to be too much. This one... Meh. This one is the same as before. Just in yellow with a bit of something at the bottom. So what is the difference between this and... The difference is that he has something at the bottom. I don't know. I think it's... I mean... It's a bit too simple. I think we can shoot for better than this, you know. I would put it as a no. I think it's too simple. And we can revisit later on, but okay. Next one. The problem is that I cannot see my character, you know, from the side, and I think that this one is a big one from the side, but I cannot see it because my character is always in this stupid position. But I think we can see it better in the editor. Yes, it's this thing. It's like an electrical beam in front of you, right? I don't know. Do you like it? I don't like it too much. I don't like it too much. I mean, it's interesting, huh? It's done in a very nice way. But we can say interesting. Maybe can be changed or improved, but at the moment we don't have a direct use for it. It's like an electricity beam. Maybe modify electricity beam in front of you. Also, the fact that it's pointing, you know, directly in front of you, and when you move is continuously. I mean, you use it like a weapon, right? You use it like a sword, and I don't know if that's really something that we want. Okay. Number 4. Okay, it is a teleport, but he has a very, very small effect, so I would say no. I don't know what it is. I think it's teleport to this one. No, it's also too simple. We don't care about this. We're saying no, too simple. Okay. Next we have number 5. This one, which is also target. Okay. A circle of fire without a fire. Is a circle of fire without a fire. It stays there forever. No, I would say no. I don't even know if he's here somewhere. I have no idea. Probably not. But anyway, I don't really like it because it's made in a very, very, I don't know, simple way, and the result is not very nice to see, but it's not bad. I mean it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just that, I don't know, maybe the color, I mean, using this gray thing maybe is not the best idea. As usual, I cannot move because I don't have a reference point. What the hell? How is this thing working? Okay, now I know where I am. I don't know. Maybe if we modify it a bit, but I don't know if he's using a mesh. Yes, he's using a mesh. Which kind of mesh is he using? Because the mesh maybe we can reuse. Because the mesh The mesh is not bad. It's just a tornado like this, but you see the problem. The problem of this mesh is that it's only one-sided. Yeah, but anyway, I think you can make it two-sided in the... I think they probably made it two... I mean, the mesh is not bad, okay? The shape is not bad. And it's rotating, so I think it's giving you the right effect. The problem... I think the problem is a bit the color. And the fact that it's too much alpha, so... Or too little alpha, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I think we can use it for something, but at the moment... Color over life, 0.6 out value. Let me try to give it more of a color, because this white is not really nice. Slightly better. I don't understand why there is still color over life, alpha over time. I think changing the color is improving it. Changing the color is making it nicer. I still think it's too much, but... So he has a mesh, but then the mesh is the mesh using a specific texture? Because here I don't see a material. Material is empty, right? So I don't understand if he's using a mesh material. Is this one mesh material? Mesh material is using tornado. And tornado is what? Yeah, because to me, there is already the structure rotating, and then they added on top this texture, which is also rotating, and the result is a bit of a mess. You know, it's a bit of too much. It's a bit of too much. So maybe changing the texture, changing a bit the color, and changing the texture, I think it will make it. It will make it nicer. Now I don't know which other material I may use, but I have no idea. Right, but I think that finding the right material, it may... Now I'm just randomly searching materials, you know, which is probably not a good idea. I'm just randomly trying to apply materials to it. Which now is not a good idea. Because every material is kind of done for its purpose. So. But I think we can use it. I think we can use it. It's just a matter of finding the right... Let's say yes, but we need to change the color. We need to change the color and the material. So it's called P vortex, okay? Change color and material. We need to find a good good compromise, but I think the mesh is nice, the rotation is nice. The more I see those packages, the more I like the old effects. I don't think so, Ulla. The old effects were, I mean, they were nice, some of them, but I think the quality, I mean, we can go back and check them, you know, because I have all the I have all the videos, right? But I don't think the old effects are very, I mean, some of them are nice, but just a few, you know, just very few. We can check some, but anyway, we can choose, and we can choose and pick. We can choose and pick. Consider also that now you are seeing them. So you see like this one, for example, this one, you know, this one, fuck, why I cannot stop it? Okay, this one is very simple to do. So it's just a cone, you know, it's just a cone at the outside with just a bit of an alpha, and it's just a very thick cylinder, right? That's it, it's nothing else. So I think maybe because you remember them with the eyes of 10 years ago, but if you look at them now, they are super simple effects, right? Super simple effects. Super simple. So I disagree. Maybe some are still nice, but they are very simple. They are like two elements. They are like two elements. And this one, look at this one, for example. This one is again one cylinder with kind of the same effect. So is one cylinder on the inside and one cylinder on the outside, which are just rotating with those small particles, right? So I don't know. I mean, if you like it for the simplicity, yes, they were fairly simple, and but I think we can have better stuff now. You know, with a new engine, we can have better stuff. Oh my god, I closed it. I think I closed it. No, it's still running. Ah, this one is running. But this one is not running. Okay, I think we finished them all. So those were all the effects of this package. So I think in this package we found I think the fireball I think is kind of nice. These two are a bit weak, you know. These two are weak. So it's not really something that I'm, you know, like super hyped. This one is called Explosion Builder. Explosion Builder. I think Explosion Builder is this one. It's called Explosions, right? Let me see. Explosion Builder. Explosion Builder. Hello? Why doesn't type? Explosion Builder. There is also an Explosion Builder 2. Wow. We have the Explosion Builder 1. Yes, is this one with the round platforms? Yes, this one. May. Okay, I think we can look at it and see what he has. Wow, so many explosions. Okay, we have explosion on both sides. Yes, we have explosions on both sides. Wow, this one is good. But, I mean, it's an explosion, so I don't know if we need it as a spell. Can you see it fine? No, I think it for you is like... For you is not really working, huh? I think now is okay for you. Yes. I think now for you is okay. You should see it better now, more in real time. I don't know. I mean, the explosion is nice, but a fireball hitting a target. Okay, let's look at them all because there are like 1 million. You see, there are explosions everywhere. So I don't know. Let's just try to get an idea what we have here. This one looks weird. This one is like a... The smoke is very nice, but I don't know. Saying that this explosion is good, I don't think so. This one, boom, boom. I don't know. There is a bit of a shockwave. If you look at the screen, there is a kind of a shockwave which is changing the... The smoke is super good. The smoke is insane. The rest, I don't know. They really look like explosions. Obviously, it's an explosion. This one is like a small nuclear thingy. Look at that. Boom. Boom. That's very nice. This one is super good. This one is insane. The problem is that, I mean, it's not for us. It's not for a fantasy game. But it's super good. I love it. This one is a bit better. Maybe with a bit less smoke. The problem is the smoke, you know, there is so much smoke. But smoke is super cool. This one. Boom. Wow, the fireball's coming down. Look at this. That is super nice, but I don't think we can use it. I don't think we can use this, boys. I mean, it's nice. Look at this one. This one is a giant one. Look at this thing from the top. Look. Boom! With the right sound, it is insane. It's like a tank exploding. If you are making a game with tanks, okay. This one is called Fireball. This one is very weird, but it's very nice. Do you like it? I like how it finishes. That it looks like a small tentacles coming out. Do we want to use this one? There is the one at the left that is doing such a mess that I cannot see this one. Fireball 1-1. Wait. Fireball 1-1. Fireball 1-1. Okay, let me take it and move it up. Okay, so that at least we are... And let me take this one and move it This one I will move it out. Okay. So our fireball 1-1. That one is still doing damage. Even if it's below the ground, it's still doing damage. Okay, it's this one. Is it too much for our game, or? I mean, is it like too much? Maybe we can tweak it a bit, but it's super good. I mean, this effect is insane. I don't know how much CPU will take, but it's insane. It's absolutely insane. It seems real. There are so many things happening there. So many things happening at the same time. There is the smoke, the red part, the yellow part, the orange, the sparkles, the thing is... Okay, this one, let's say that we can try to use it somehow, okay? So 111 fireball. 111 fireball is P1 explode. Is P1 explode. Let me see if I see it. If I see it... It's so big. It's so big. It's so big. It's insane. Nah, I don't know. I think it's a bit too much. Maybe we can limit it. Okay, we can tweak a bit the. The base is insane. I don't know how they did it, but it's super nice. Explode fireball material. They must have a very complex material. Ah, it's a sprite. It's a drawing. That's why it's so nice. Is a picture, is a drawing. Is a sprite. You see? Is a sprite of the explosion in 2K. So it's not actually a particle, is a drawing, let's say. So it's a picture. It gets played in a specific sequence. Plus, I don't know, plus there's a multiplication of the color. Yeah, I think this material is very heavy. I would like to see if you place like 10 of them, what happens, you know? But it's very nice. I think it's very nice. So let's say that we put it as explode 1. We say yes. Check performances. Looks heavy. Okay. Looks very heavy. And I don't know if it's too realistic. Right, so if it really fits our style, because it really looks like a real explosion. Good night, Tony. See you. It really looks like a real explosion, so I don't know if it looks too realistic for us. Too realistic. Okay, this one at least is simple enough. This one is very simple. It's just a fireball. It's another kind of fireball. I think it looks okay. I just don't know why it's continuously restarting. But I think the idea is that you throw it, you know, you throw it, and so this thing should actually travel while in that form. And yes, should actually travel while in that form and always be facing. You see that he's always facing the camera. So whenever I look, he's always facing me. So he's actually a 2D, kind of a 2D plane, always facing me. I don't know if this one is also a sprite. Maybe also this one is a sprite. It is an explode too. Explode to subimage index. Yes, also this one is an image. Also this one is a fake fake thingy. You see? It's a sprite. But I don't know, maybe okay. I just don't know if it's too heavy. That I have no idea. It's not bad. We need to check. Let me put it on the list and we can check if it's too heavy. P-Explode 2. Yeah, this one is the same, just without the too realistic, because I think that this one, in terms of colors, and I think it looks okay for us. This one I don't like it. Well, this one depends on the sides, because it's exploding. Like if we have this one that travels, you know, if we have this one that travels, and then we have this one that explodes, but is way bigger, okay? Way bigger. So it's like 3 meters by 3 meters, okay? So something like that. Then I think it's not bad. I think we can use this. There is another one here which is pretty much the same. It's just a bit more. There is a bit less smoke. They are very similar. But I think as an explosion is not bad. Fireball 15. Let me take Fireball 15. I think it's not bad. It's not bad. Fireball 15. There is Explosive 2. I think Explosive 2 is good. I think I would just say yes as final explosion. Nah, this one is just too dark. There is too much smoke in this thing. No. The one that we selected is the best. No. The one that we selected is absolutely the best. All these are looking the same. Smoke. Smoke can be nice, but we have another package which is called the Smoke Builder, which is only smoke. There are like 40 type of smoke. So, but this one can be nice. Like if you, I don't know, to hide or to, I don't know. This one is nice. I like it. How many smoke there are? Oh my God, there are so many smoke here as well. Okay, let's check which is the smoke that we like the most. This one. This, I think this is also a picture, by the way. Yes, this is also a picture of a real smoke. There is a picture of a real. These are all pictures of real smoke. Ah. This one. Ah, this one I like. But this one also is a picture, I think. 28. I think these are all pictures. 28, 28, 28, 28, 28. We are pretty much at the end of the first row. Then there is a second row. 28, 28, 28. P-Smoke 4. P-Smoke 4. Yes, Abimage. Yes, is also a picture. But you know, the fact that it's a picture, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad per se that is a picture. I mean, if the end result is good, yes, there is the sequence. If the end result is good, I like this one because it's very, it looks like a spirit. I don't know, it looks like a, it looks like something evil that is exploding on you. Also this one. They are the same or no? No, this one is a bit more white. I think both of them are super nice. But obviously they are nice because they are pictures, and so obviously they are nice because it's real smoke. So the result is super realistic. So let's say 28 and 29, we can get a use of it. We just need to see if it's too realistic and it will look weird on top of our models, right? Because we have a kind of a semi-realistic kind of effect in our game. So they look a bit like fake and a bit real. So it's a kind of a semi-realistic. So 28, 29, 28, 29. 28 is P-Smoke 4 and 29 is P-Smoke 5. Okay. So I would say yes, too realistic. I think I need to test it on, I need to test it close to one of our characters and see how it looks. But because here there is no mannequin, right? So you cannot really compare it to a mannequin. I mean, we can put one in, right? So we can put a, I think we have a mannequin for sure somewhere. Wait. Wow, it's so small. I don't know if he has the right light, but I want to see with a kind of a character, you know, how it looks. If it looks super fake. I mean, because these explosions are hyper realistic. I mean, if you want to make a modern fighting game, I mean war game, these are very, very, very nice. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Now the quality, I mean, considering we made it so big, the quality compared to him, you know, it start to be bad because again, it's a picture. So actually you are supposed to see it kind of at this distance, right? So what I mean is that it needs to be smaller. but I think it can be a nice effect. I don't know what I want to use it for, but it's a very nice effect. I really like it. I don't know if we can use it for spells or... This is very bad. Okay, now here we have another row of other stuff. We have just a generic fire, but this one I don't like. Another fire I don't like. All these are pictures, huh? Yes, all these are pictures. No, these fires, I think we have better fires which are actually real particles and not pictures. These are all pictures, I think, or not? Yeah. There is a million different fire, but sparks, I would say no. These ones, boom, 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 boom. We can use it in the lava level. I mean, if we have a lava level, we can have this. Yes, maybe. I mean, this is more of a prop for a level full of lava and like our cavern, you know. 224 streamer. 224. 224 streamer. This one I think we can be used for that. Is P leaders. P leaders. Let me just check if he's also using images or not. Yes, he's using images everywhere. I don't know how heavy is that, but I will test it. I will test it. But P leaders is nice. For, let's say yes, for lava cave. Check performances. But this one is good. I like it. What is this? Shockwave. Nah. Distortion? Nah. Huh. This one is basically distorting the image, right? Yes. Well, except for particles, which are staying exactly how they are. So probably it's not a great idea. These are all different types of distortions. Flare, something like this. I don't know. We can have something like this that travels like a projectile, no? We can have a flare like this, which is traveling. Like the fireball thingy, but traveling. Yes, 218 flare, I think we can use it. 218 flare. Which is this thing, flare shimmer. Let me just see if he's using pictures as well. Yeah, it looks like yes. Or no. No, maybe no. No. This one is not using pictures. Okay, so which is nice. Okay. I think this one is simple enough and we can use it in different ways. So I would say yes as a travel projectile. I think yes as travel projectile is good. Anything that is related to fire, I think is good. I don't know why the quality, I mean, it seems that is, but it's not a picture, so flare shimmers. Flare shimmers. Flares too. Maybe it's low resolution. Yeah, it's 512 by 512. So the resolution is a bit low of this one. As you can see, unfortunately, there are also some artifacts. So the texture itself, you can basically see the pixels. So because yes, it's a bit low resolution. That's the problem, right? Problem is that a bit low resolution, but it's not bad. Anyway, if it's something that travels fast, you know, you are not really going to notice it too much. Did it just a flash? No. This one just looks weird, I don't know. This shockwave? Do we need something like that when you hit? Maybe we can put it together with the fireball and you have something like that when we hit. Boom, boom. I don't know. Maybe. They say that this shockwave is maybe. I don't know if we can combine it with something. Shockwave. There is another shockwave just to the right of it. Wait. There is another no, but these shockwaves are bad. No, I don't like them at all. No. They're super bad. Shockwave 15. This one is not too bad. I think we can. It is burst 2. And we can say maybe combined with another effect. Just a second, I need to drink. I was choking myself. Okay, so burst 2, shockwave can be good. All these shockwave look super bad, so I'm not even going to consider them. No. Nah. 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 Okay. So this package is done. This package was not bad. I mean, again, it was made for something else, so for realistic explosions, but I think the smoke is nice, and fireworks particle effect, I think is the one that I've already seen. I have seen this one already, and it's really, really, really fireworks, so I don't think we can use it. It's really fireworks. So basically, wait. You know, you have these missiles going to the sky and then really doing real fireworks. So I don't think we can use this. I mean, it's nice, but what we can use it for? Real fireworks? It's very nice, but it's very, very nice. I like the fireworks, but we cannot have them in a fantasy game. Okay. So let's say unless we take like the beam, you know, the initial beam, and we use it as a projectile, but Like I think it is called the fireworks shell, right? Which is this. But even this one, you know, is super weird for us. So it's like a shower of... No, I don't think we can use it. By GM for events. Yeah, but the fireworks, man, is something that doesn't exist in our world at all. I mean, fireworks are based on gunpowder, right? And gunpowder does not exist in our world. I mean, if gunpowder exists, it's changing the whole thing. You can shoot with a gun to creatures, you know, so it becomes another game. So I don't think we can have gunpowder. And fireworks are kind of made of, you know, the same principle of gunpowder, so... These are fireworks. You cannot use it. I mean, I can use it on stream if you want to. I can put them on the stream sometimes, just to have fun. But FX variety pack. FX variety pack. Okay, it's this one. FX variety pack. Variety. Ah. There is a kind of a shock and then a burst on the ground. It's not too bad. Why can I use the console? Wait. Because I want to put it in a way that you can see it with good frame rate, right? I think now is a bit better for you. It's not bad. What do you think? I think it's not bad. It's like a lightning. I don't know. I mean, the pink one is a bit weird, but I think we can use it, no? I mean, like if you are here, bam. I mean, if you are here, you are like lit up in a weird way, but... I think it's not bad. What is this? Number one. Number one is KY Lightning 1. By the way, it is the same guy because it's called KY. I think it's the same guy of the previous packs. It looks completely different here. What? Why it looks completely different? No, now it looks different here as well. Hello? What is going on? Before it was more it was more sharp, right? What is going on? It was like this. No, it was way more sharp, like, I don't know, maybe it was the number 2 or the number 3. No, it looked more like electricity. Now it's looking more like an explosion. Fuck, I like the previous one. I mean, the one that was while it was not loaded yet. I think. Or maybe it's the Lightning 2. No, but also the Lightning 2 is weird. It's like if it's not loading the texture properly. Wait. Let me understand, huh? Hmm. 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 Yeah, exactly. It was like this. I think it's not loading it. Let me close everything and open it again. I think it's not loading the texture the proper way, and it's like rendering it at very low resolution for whatever reason. And so it becomes just a beam of light instead of something sharp. Maybe. I don't want to open 22. I don't want to open 22. Yes, exactly. You see now how better it is? It's super better compared to before. Okay. So this one, anyway, this one, we're gonna use it, okay? Or we're gonna try to use it. This one is, we said KY Lightning, KY Lightning 1, which I think is good. So we can say yes. Then we have this one, which is the same with a different color. So okay. Then we have KY Lightning 2. This one also is very nice. It seems that the lightning is is even stronger, you know. So it's really coming down on you. It's really boom, hitting you in the head or something. So I think this one is also very nice. Maybe this one is even better than the previous, but it's just a stronger version. So if we have a spell that is like two versions, the stronger one and the lighter one, then this I think is our spell, right? Stronger version. Boom. Okay. The blue one is also very nice. This one is a bit too much. Yeah, this one is a bit too much. It looks like a Christmas tree. I don't know, a Christmas lightning. Good night. Good night, good night, Maui. I think I'm gonna go as well in a few, but maybe another 15 minutes. This one is a bit too much, so it looks like is bunch of lights dropped to the ground. So maybe it can be a trap. No, it's too much for a trap. I think this one is nice. This one can be a trap as well. Like if there is an electrical trap in a dungeon, you step on something and you get, you know, hit by the trap. I think this one, maybe the blue one, will be very nice to have. And remember that there will be sounds on top. So if they already look nice, when you put the right sound on top of it, it becomes insanely good. Oh my god, what is this? Look at this. It goes like whoop, whoop, boom, whoop, boom. It's super nice. I mean, we cannot use it because it makes no sense for us, but it's super nice. How did they do this? It's super cool. Wow. It is like a laser beam. Look at that. I want to stay here. Okay. Very nice. We cannot use it, but it's super nice. I love it. Can we use it for something? I don't know. It looks too technological. This ones maybe can be final effects, you know, like there is a projectile that is going in a place, and this can be like the final explosion of the projectile, but I think that by itself is a bit too little. But I think we can use it as a final effect. As a final effect, I think is nice. KY hit 1. KY hit 1, we can say yes as final effect of projectile. As impact, as final impact of projectile, right? I think this one can be nice. This one, no, this one looks like a firework again, so no. This one is just an explosion. It's a very nice explosion though. It's a very nice explosion. Yeah, maybe this one we can use it. Is it a picture? Number 8. Number 8 is a very nice explosion. And it's also, I think, in the right style compared to what we have. Let me just check if it's a picture or what. No. It's very nice. Okay, so this K explosion, I would say yes. This one can also be a full spell, and also we can slow them down a bit. Okay, so now we are seeing it. Now we are seeing it at this speed, right? But so we are seeing it like at this speed. How do I go backward like this? Yes. We are seeing it at this speed, but we can slow it down a bit, right? So in reality for us could be something like this. Right? Which I think is even better. Now if you slow it down too much, then it becomes bad because the smoke is stained so much, but yes, and you start to have some artifacts, like you can see really the beam of light, which is just a circle and is not nice anymore. But I think at 50%, is very nice. But also at 100% is good. Yeah, this one is very nice. I think we will use this. KY explosion, yes, okay. Then what else? More sparkles. This seems to be just variations of the previous, and I don't like it. It's too messy. This one is nice. For a kind of an ice spell. This one is very nice. You see how much the color is making a difference? Like the previous one I didn't like, but I think it's pretty much this one just with different colors. But I think this one is a bit more is a bit more tangible, you know, of this one. This one was made of small sparkles. This one is a core that looks like a gas, right? I think it's very nice. I really like it. I really like it. This one I really like it. It's called water ball. Water ball hit. Is it the same that we had in the other package? Because this one is made by the same guy. Like this KY hit, maybe reused a bit of that. No, maybe not. Maybe not. This one, I think we already have a projectile. And we already have the explosion, so I would say no. This one is a total mess. I don't know what is it. It's a complete mess of colors. This one is the same thing, just as a projectile. These ones, I think, are the one that we are using now for casting, no? In Unreal, right? Aren't we using these ones? I think we are using these ones. Number 14. I'm pretty sure we are using these ones, which are very, very nice, by the way. This one is KY Magic Circle, which is absolutely a yes, and we use it for casting. I think we use it already for casting, yes. Magic Circle. And this one, there is the ball that goes through. It went through for some reason. Okay. You know, I think that probably when you are not rendering that wall, it's just going through. No? Because it kind of went through. I saw it going through 100%. I don't know. This one is very nice. I think we are using it as well. This one is like the healing. You see, Hula, when you were saying that our old effects were better, I mean, this is like an improved version, okay? So it's the same. So it's one cylinder. Actually, I think it's 2 cylinders probably. It's 2 cylinders plus 1 ground effect, but it's very, 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 very nice. I mean, with all the small stars coming up and shining, and maybe it's even too much, okay? But I think we can, you know, we can use it. I think with this one we can definitely use it, and also we can change it in another million ways. 15. So I think the base of this one can be used to produce many, 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 many others. Is an healing spell, yes. Yes. Also create more from this. Okay. What's next? Okay, these are the ones that we are already using, and actually these are the same ones that is in the other package, right? Yeah, absolutely. So I think he split the packages and he sold them separately. But it's exactly the same one. Aquastorm, Thunderstorm, Firestorm. If I go into Magic FX, whatever, 12. No, where was it? Where was it, boys? It was the storm thingy. I think here, Magic Effect 13. Magic Effect 13, yes. Magic Effect 13. Aquastorm, Thunderstorm, KY Storm is exactly the same effects. I don't know if are maybe an improved version or the same version, but to me they look exactly the same. The preview looks a bit different. Actually, they are a bit different. One is longer and is rotating less. The other is a bit thicker and rotating slower. Yeah, they are slightly different anyway. Thunderstorm. Wait, let me try to take the same one though, because this one is called. Let me take the Aqua Storm, because Aqua Storm, they're called exactly the same, okay? Aqua Storm. No, they are different. They are slightly different. I mean, not very different, but slightly different. Like this one has kind of weird letters running all over. This one as well, but no, they're just scaled a bit, and the color is slightly changed. So we can choose which version we like the most, but they are pretty much the same as the other one. So I would say check with variety FX spec. So I will copy this, put it here, and say check with Advanced Magic FX13. Advanced Magic, yeah, because it's the same one. But all of those are good. All of those are good, and it's finished. Okay. Wow, this one is. It looks like a. This one is insane. We are a little afraid to change the non-perfect and tune like old effect into a big factory Hollywood effect. Yeah, exactly. But I think we will tweak it a bit, okay? So we will tweak it a bit. So there is, I don't know if there is, you know, but there is a style, you know, there is a style. So style, cartoon versus semi-realistic versus realistic, right? So there are like three styles of doing things, and I don't know if I can explain it in an easy way, but probably no. But you know, we are in this. We are in the middle. We are in the semi-realistic. So meaning that it should not look like real life. There is a bit of a more pastel colors. You know, colors that are a bit more pastel and such. And it is where we are. So we will try to be sure that the colors that we choose, right? The colors that we choose are, for example, not like this one. This one looks like a Cyberpunk 2077 dance floor, right? And there is too much, you know. But if we choose a color which is a bit more like this one, I don't know, and yes, and the rest is fire, I think we look perfectly fine. Also consider that our characters today are very, very, very old geometry, okay? And we will change them. So also the characters will look nicer, right? One day. I don't know when, but one day. Look at the light on me. Look at the light, boys. So this thing is actually projecting light on me a lot. Look at this. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. That is all thanks to the new engine, by the way. Okay, so this package is done. Okay, so in this package, did we get anything good in this package? Yes, we got... in this package, we got a lot. We got the lightning, we got the hit, we got the explosion, the water ball, the magic circles. This one was insane. Very nice. Okay, boys, I think I will go. We still have a lot to go, and then to choose, but we still have this one, 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 this one. Oh my god. Grenade pack? Maybe grenade pack, no, but we still have 4 or 5 good ones, I think, to go through. But there can be many other effects. And then what we will do, so what we are doing, basically we are here, we are reviewing the available assets, okay? Then we will have the spell effects, and then we will start to create and associate, right? So there's still some work to do, obviously. Yeah, about the red light on the campfire, I think I will do a pass. I don't know when, but I will do a pass on lighting, on lights. Anyway, on lights. And basically, I would like the night to look a bit more like a night. Okay, today our night is not really dark, right? Our night is kind of a twilight, right? But I would like the night to be darker so that you get more opportunities for campfires and torches and other lights to actually shine better. I mean, with the old engine we couldn't do it because just the engine couldn't be so good. But with Unreal we can, so we can really have the effect of a torch, right? I remember there was a small game which was very nice. Do I still have it? No, I think I deleted it. There was a game that was just demonstrating a bit the lights effects, and you were basically running around with a torch, and it was very, very nice. But I think I deleted it. Yeah, probably. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Tomorrow evening, I'm not going to stream because I'm meeting with some people. And so tomorrow I will not be here, but I will be here on Saturday, okay, and Sunday. Most likely we will continue this work because I want to continue. Maybe tomorrow evening I can do some work anyway, but off stream. And so if I can do it, maybe you will see some progress already happening. Okay, so if you're new to the stream, please click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube because that is gonna help me. Also, if you want to check our Patreon site, is patreon.com/planeshift, where you can get some benefits for becoming a sponsor of the game and help us to build it. See you, boys. I will see you next time, boys. Goodbye, good night, everyone.